what is best for our country. And here, when we went there, among every president, every first lady that were there in the room, I was there with our ambassador. The first thing he said to me, "Oh, how is Sierra Leone?" I said, "Oh yes, we're hanging on." He said, "You know, I was really worried about you people. That is because of the August 10 problem." I said, "No, don't be worried." I said, "Because it was a one-day thing." I said, "It's all settled, everything is okay." And I said, "Oh, thank God. You know, I know your husband is not here, but my regards to him, and I hope I will see you very soon." I was meant to be coming here in November because I had an appointment to meet him sometime in November. I don't know now that he's moved from being the prince to being a king, whether that appointment will still hold. But that is the kind of relationship, you know. He will invite me, not me and the president. He invites me for me. He invites me for the work I do. He invites me for belief in what I do. And invites me knowing that he also, through his family, had contributed to me. So that's the kind of relationship. And I want to keep that relationship because we're building a friendship. The whole world wants to be King Charles' friend. And I am singled out among people. I should be grateful to God any day and be grateful that God has given me the opportunity. Yes, Sierra Leone gave me the opportunity as a first lady, but Prince Charles had actually contributed on me being who I am for Sierra Leone to have me as a first lady. What we need to do in our country, first of all, is patriotism. I saw the meaning of loving your country and believe in the leadership of your country. Saw the number of people that go out just to just have a glimpse of this icon. You know, loving your country is something, because when you love your country, you don't destroy your country. When you love your country, you do not you don't use politics to bring down your country. And with that, our children will have the right mental state to make a decision for themselves. But if we keep giving our, you know, whenever you want to use these young people, you give them tramadol, you give them kush, like the new one I had them calling kush, or you give them totapak and all of these horrible things, so that they will go out there and just cause mayhem. You might not like me, but if I'm doing something that is good for the country and you see that my work is developing my country, I think just for that, you will appreciate me as a person. You don't have to like me. But the way we will just target one another, will just want to destroy one another just in the name of politics. If I don't have it, you should not have it kind of politics. I think we need to remove that in our dealings in Sierra Leone. When you have educated people, when you have educated nation, when your youths are educated, your country develop fast. No country in this world actually develop and become an independent country if their population is not educated. And I'm hoping that Sierra Leone will do the same thing, because with education, everything else will fall in place.
Brilliant. Finally, First Lady, can you just give us a picture? We want to know what's happened in the Abbey.
Well, the other thing Queen Elizabeth has managed to do, even in death, is bringing the world together. But the one thing I took out of this ceremony is the fact that for the first time in my own life, I went to a church service and there was no first collection, second collection, third collection. No, everything was 1 hour flat. 1 hour, we all finished and it was done. And then I had the opportunity to meet the new foreign minister, who also have a Sierra Leonean background. Overall, you know, it's just unity. Everybody that was there, no one felt bigger than the other person. We were all in the same room. Everybody had to do the same thing. We all congregate together. We all depart together, you know, and you have to share with other people. No one came there with their vehicle, you know, so we all had to use the buses that were provided for heads of state everybody in one place, and then we go there together, we come back together. So even if you don't want to smile to the next person, you have no choice because you're not in your vehicle on your own. You have to. And it was nice. It was a very, very solemn, very nice service. Everything was very, very nice. It was well put together. I have never been to anything when it comes to church issues. I've never been to anything like this. Fantastic. I really, really do enjoy it. And I pray that the luxury, the happiness, the everything that God has blessed her with this world, I hope and pray she get the same next world. Because definitely this world was good to her. And in my final, when I wrote my condolence message to the king, I said, you have lost a mom, but heaven has gained an angel. Yes. Sierra Leoneans, I came in peace. I've represented you in peace. And I'm here not for myself, but I'm here for my country, Sierra Leone. And I know that the Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Patricia Scotland, she's looking forward to coming to Sierra Leone and really looking forward. Boris Johnson's wife has asked that she wants to come to Sierra Leone also. The attention to our country will be a positive thing for all of us, because when these people embrace your country, development come to your country. When these people keep coming to your country, the world know that your country is safe. So that's what we're doing. We are not just flying planes. I'm so terrified of plane. I hope all Sierra Leoneans will see me in planes. I am scared to death when I am in flights, but I do it because I have to serve. And I hope that you will understand that serving you has been a privilege, and I pray that God continue to give me the opportunity to serve you as your First Lady, and that when we leave, you will remember us positively, because we want to do a positive thing for our nation. And I know you will do the right thing also for Julius Fatmata Bio. And for those that don't think I should be here, I hope you understand the reason why I am here. Prince Charles is not only the King of England, but Prince Charles is now a friend that I also want to keep, because by keeping him as a friend means Sierra Leone will be at the top. Thank you.